Boom, boom. This is Kendra, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got Destiny Child up. So we had a big update pop up last night doing the Dead or Alive Extreme Venus Vacation. So this is sort of a New World boss with a collab sort of blended in. So it's a really interesting setup. So let's go ahead and take a look. So we've got a couple new characters up. We've got Lei Fang and A&A. And costumes up. And they're also bringing back out the DOA characters. Remember that we had the collab with DOA. We had Kasumi, Hanoka, and Marie Rose. So there is an actual step up. We'll go over here shortly on how to get your hands on some dupes of those characters if you already have them, or get them if you don't have them. And this is the collab event, just basically focusing on it. So we'll go over a lot of this stuff here when it's coming up here. All right, so back to what we got. So Venus Vacation. So we've got the actual world boss up. Okay, and the world boss is in this time it is Kasumi, but a little bit, of course, different Kasumi because she's in this. She's the world boss. So as you can see, so she's got a debuff evasion 30% for all allies. So this is going to be different, and it says, is she truly Kasumi or is she? Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different here in terms of that. That's why they've got the Kasumi and then the question mark. So the boost childs are, of course, A&A and, of course, Lei Fang. Now, we do have draws for them. If you take a look at the summon, you'll see we've got a one draw for them. We've got, get her one time, and then this banner closes. And the same thing for Lei Fang, and then this banner closes. And then we've got two other banners up. These are full-time banners, so these you can draw on this as many times as you want, and you don't have to worry about it running out. And this is something new that Destiny Child is doing here. It's called a step up. Now, you've probably seen this in other games. That it's a very popular mechanic that gacha games use to try to guarantee that you get a character to make you draw on a little bit more. So as you can see, the original probability, it's set up, because it's a banner, it's already got 3%, so they've already cleared the first three for you. The 1%, 2%, and 3% probabilities have been cleared. So when you draw on this, 3% and 1.5, 3 to 5 star SC, okay? So draw on that, you get that, then it opens up this one, which increases the probability to a 3.5%, and that it's going to be a DOA. Now remember that when you draw on this, what they're meaning is, the chances that it'll be a banner character are increasing, that you actually get one of the characters on the banner, because all of the characters are in this gacha. So if you go and look at the rate, you will see that all the childs are in here. See, these are the ones for the event, but all the others are in here as well, okay? So everybody's in here, so there's a possibility that you might not get what's on the banner. So this increases the probability that you'll get one of the banner. So, and then 5% probability, 2% chance off of the banner. So as you can see, that's what they're doing. They're trying to step up. So these characters are from the previous. So these two are new, A&A and Lei Fang. They're new characters. These are not new, okay? These are just the DOA that we had last year from the DOA event collab that we had, okay? So that's what those are. So that's a draw for that. So might want to spend a little bit of coinage on that. Now, in terms of new items, we've got a Bittersweet Vacation event. It's going on for 15 days. Basically, you get 5 of the Venus memories. Basically, you just need to run 5 story mode, and it'll drop. I did 5 this morning, and it dropped on all 5. I had it within five runs on the story mode. Okay, and you do that each day, and at the 14th day, so you can't miss this. You got to keep on this. Okay, so you get some pretty good, weapons. You got an A+ 5-star weapon, some 5-star tickets, a 5-star OB. Okay, so that's an armor, and then you got some onyx in here. 7,000 onyx is not bad, and then you've got a 5-star mat, and then a 5-star ticket at the end. Plus, you get a prism This is a prism. Okay, I always say if you got an event that gives you a prism soul card, to go for it. So you've got this, and it recovers 325 when hit by an attack when equipped in PvP. So it's prism. So once you get it on your phone and look at it, you'll be able to see the glitter because it is a prism. That's what this little icon up here in the corner means. It means it's a prism, so it has the glitter effect when you look at it at an angle on your phone. So you got to do that. So you definitely want to focus on that as well. I've also got a beach volleyball fiesta. This is basically just do the steps each day and then claim the items. In this case, the day 1 here was just to actually use 300 stamina, do midnight parade 10 times, clear underground stage 12 1 times, and then play rebirth labyrinth 5 times. These are all stuff that you should be doing just to complete your dailies. And then the evolution of a 3-star or higher child to complete the step. And then tomorrow's step 2 will come up. Now don't worry if you don't complete all of step 1 on day 1, because they'll still be open. You can go back and get them at a later date. Just make sure that you've completed all 7 steps within the 15-day time limit, and you'll get the 5-star child and 5-star soul cards tickets that you can claim. Okay, so that's nice. So they got a lot of stuff up, and then we've got the Fantasy Isle, and this is the actual event story, narrative dungeon that goes along with that. I'm not going to spoil any of this for anybody, but it's an excellent story. So you want to run through that and get that, and then in tune, of course, with the world boss. So the world boss is Kasumi, and she is water. So of course you want to try to focus on wood, because it's water beats fire, fire beats wood, wood beats water. So that's what you want to focus on. So bring in your wood, your wood characters, and focus. Bring in some light and darks, and you can bring in water too. They'll just be but you want to try to avoid fire if at all possible, because they have the elemental debuff against characters of the water type. So yep, wood, light, dark, and water are your best bet. Should be able to comprise a good team enough to focus on that. And it is the world boss, of course, so it's just get as much as you can. Got a trial mission going on. Trial mission allows you to actually get Kasumi for your actual one of the and you have to get 13. Okay. Magic Mirror Shop. We of course standard fare. We've got 2 more Kasumis. We've got a swimsuit. This is the not Marie Rose character. This is actually her outfit for the spa, or is it for the spa? This might not be for the spa. This just might be a costume. Yeah, I think this is just a costume. This is not actually a spa outfit, just a regular outfit. And if you want to get a Midas, I think I actually need 1 or 2 copies of Midas. Then we got a 5-star ticket, and then we've got 3 prisms, and then some crafting box, some soul cards. Basic fare, nothing, nothing out of the ordinary. Some mats, a lot of 5-star mats, and some excellent lanterns here. The lanterns sometimes get scarce, so this is definitely something you might want to snatch up for 15,000. But yeah, so basically, just the standard fare that you get when you got the world boss. The step ups are, of course, Ayani and Li Fang, so you'll probably want to draw on those as well. And if you put those in there, of course, you'll get more on your drops. So it's got a lot going on, needless to say. But keep focusing on doing your dailies, and you should be able to complete a lot of these events. You just have to do some upgrades or something like that. Evolving the child is the hardest part in these events, simply because I'm to the point where I really don't have much in the way of evolution. But so I'm going to have to do it, and I know they're going to have more, probably 3 or 4 times where you have to evolve a child. And I'll have to take up what I'll end up having to do is spend some level up materials on a 3-star child or a 4-star child that's close to being ready, and then just level them up. But you have to use the mats and stuff for it. So, but if you use a 3-star child, you can actually use a 3-star child instead of using mats, which is why I like to do a 3-star child. And they're usually going to have to make you do this 2 or 3 times total. So, because throughout the day, not every day we'll have one, but they'll have it a couple times where you have to do it in a step throughout here. So just wait until it opens up and then do it. Okay, so that seems to be what we got here. So World Boss Kasumi, let's go ahead and I went ahead and did a basic trial. I just let it choose an auto, and I was able to get pretty good. I almost got 2 million on it. So she did, this is Kasumi, so she doesn't do much in terms of fighting. So what she does is she skill gauge, charge beast, trust 20. Weak point -40 for all enemies. Nullify, disable. So it's going to be extremely hard to buffer. So you might just want to go for straight damage in terms of that. I've also got a new missile, Devil's Pass up, of course. So if you choose the center, you get some nice sweets here. Got some good sweets in the center. So we've got Li Fang. That's her. That's her. That's the character. And you've got Li Fang's spa outfit, and you've got Kasumi. This is her outfit. This is not her, not the character, but this spa outfit right here. Not a spa outfit. I'm sorry, just a regular old standard outfit, not a spa-related outfit. And then, of course, you get the 5-star. So if you purchase this here, you get the good stuff. Mission passes are up, of course. They have reset. So we've got first mission we've got is, of course, clear the story. Okay, you clear the story, you can get some equipment enhancement mats. This is the Li Fang right here. So this is if you fail to get the character after you've drawn on it for like some time. They'll actually give you her outfit even though you don't have a character. So that's that. Same thing for Ayani. Same thing. Outfits, not the actual character. And then another Lisa's limited time mission. We do the story again. I think that's the one we already had. So they got 2 of those. It looks like. Interested. And then you've got Mona's limited mission right here. These are pay missions up through here. So yeah, if you want to pay, you can do these missions as well. And then this one right here, you get some 5-star tickets, and you can get Li Fang inside of here, and the same thing, 5-star ticket, and of course and if you don't want to chance them in the draw, you can purchase them from within these events right here and play for that. So it's pretty good, but it's a pretty big event to go on to keep with the World Boss and the fact that they're doing a sort of re-emergence of the DOA characters. So if you remember the Dead or Alive event, I think we had it around this time last year, and that's where they came out with the Kasumi and a few of the others. So this is just a way to re-enter them. So if you do the step up, it's a chance for you to get some more. Like I have Kasumi, but I think I only have her at like 2 or 3 dupes. So this will be a chance to get her again, but I might not. I also have. I have all of them, but I think I think I got Hanuko, but I'm not positive. I do have Kasumi, and I've got her at 6, but I don't have her limit broke. I think she's only limit broke 2 or 3 times. Marie Rose, I still think I have her. I think I have her at 62, but I don't think I have any breaks for her as well. So I'm not sure. So this would be a good event to pull on if you want to get some of those characters, because it's really the only way to actually get them. Okay, there is no other draw for them in here. So if you want to get them, you're going to have to get them from this banner. So if there's any of them that you want to try to complete, you can do it. I assume once you've completed this banner that it might reset, but I'm not really sure about that. Okay, it says after summoning at step 6, you will return to step. Okay, so you can summon through to here. Then after you summon here, it resets back to here, and you can do it through it again. Okay. So hopefully sooner or later you'll definitely get what you're looking for in terms of Hanoko, Marie Rose, or Kasumi. But yeah, so this is the collab with that. So it's good that they're having an event where you can get some of those childs if you were unable to complete the actual You know, if you weren't able to get enough when they had the actual event up, which is usually the case. Usually they don't, you know, there's usually not enough. They don't give you enough to fully limit break the child in the event. They usually only give you enough so you can get like maybe a +3 on the limit break or something like that. So you have to just in luck and over time, or use the House of Reincarnation as a way to get some more. So if this is a chance to the chance to get an upgraded chance to get one of those characters if you want to complete them. I have Kasumi. Let me see where I got her at here. What's Kasumi setting at? So she's water. So let's go ahead and get rid of these. Right there she is. I got her at a +2. Immaculate White Kasumi. So I've got her at +2. So I could definitely pull on her some more. And I would be able to, let's see. I'm pretty sure that I have Marie Rose. Yeah, right here's Marie Rose. But I've only got her at 50. I don't have any limit breaks for her at all. And I believe Hanoka's fire. I'm not sure I have Hanoka. I don't think I do. When I did the event, I got 2 of them, but I don't think I actually got her. And no, I don't have her. Yeah, no, I don't have her. I didn't think I did. I think she was the one that I ended up. I'd done several draws on it, but I didn't come away with her. Aurora Mysterious. Yeah, sub each mode. Yeah, I don't have her. So that would be, a chance to actually get her if I did want her. But I got a bunch of Fire Child, so it's not like it's something new. But the 2 new Childs up. So are in the actual break here. So this is the first one. So she's a wood attacker, Ayani. Let's see what your skill set is. So wood attack, of course. Brace yourself on world bosses. So she's got a world boss buff, of course, which is why she's an up child. Deals 2 times to enemies. Ignores defense damage to water type, of course, because she's going to do better stuff to water. On world bosses 5. Okay, that's a pretty good one. On world bosses, 5,000 damage for each of your buffs to water type enemies. Interesting. Deals to 4 random enemies, 250 for each of your buffs. Okay. And then leader buff is skill final blow +15 for wood type out on world boss, skill final blow for wood type allies. Okay, so wood type buff here, not a buff for the entire team, but still not a bad character. So let's take a look and see what we got coming out for Li Fang. She's a cutie there. So let's see what she's got. She's a debuffer, fire debuffer. So let's see. So fire, Kasumi's a water boss. I would not bring it fire if I didn't have to, but hopefully she'll have something that'll do that. Deal 102 auto attack. Okay, deal 300 to 1 enemy. Attack -15 for 10 seconds. Okay, and 75% chance to remove buff. That's quite on a 2. Having a -15% for attack for 10 seconds. On a second skill is extremely interesting. That's pretty impressive, actually. And it deals 91 damage to 2 enemies. Prioritizes the highest attack, of course. Crit damage -25% for 12 seconds. On world bosses, defense -25 for enemies for 14 seconds. This is a world boss beast right here. Deal 2,067 damage to 3 enemies. Anyone's buffed, which 9 times out of 10, there's going to be 1 buff on her when you have that going on. 80% chance to inflict a lure, which nullifies effects of buffs on target, and it can't be removed for 16 seconds. So that's interesting. And then, okay, excellent leader. Oh, this is an excellent crit damage, -15% for all enemies. So definitely going to see a damage reduction by 15%. And then this attack -15% for 10 seconds. This is a pretty good skill set. She's a pretty good debuffer in terms of what she's got via skill set. It's unfortunate that she's fire, which means if she's probably not going to. You're going to have to get her. The problem with putting her at the world boss is that she's probably not going to last because you're only going to have her at the even if you can, it's going to take a day or two to get her up to 50. You can probably you use the blood gems, of course, and purchase the things, so you could conceivably get her up to 50, and then limit break her and get her up to 60 pretty quick. But getting the dupes is going to be a little bit hard unless you get so it's going to be difficult to keep her alive, and her skill set's not going to be that high because she's only going to be broken once or twice, because she's not actually she is, except for her, you just have to do a lot of summons and hope you get her to make her to be really effective. But if not bad, she unfortunate that she's fire going up against Kasumi, because as you can see here, Kasumi is water. Okay. So the first time I went to get, I noticed that she could do some pretty good damage, but she's not as bad as the previous world boss was, even remotely. So you should be able to do a little bit more damage against her than you were doing before. The last world boss, she was just specifically, I think it was Medusa. She's just ridiculous. She stoned you, and you just couldn't do any damage. It was a nightmare getting to 2 million. I think I barely got. I think the most I ever got on her was like I think 2.8 million. Literally was the highest I ever got on her. It was ridiculous. I tried all kinds of combinations, but it just I just kept getting stoned, and it just kept it just you just don't do any damage. You just complete pass it over. So they didn't do very well. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get more on this than we did, because I just did a standard auto just real quick just to see what would happen. And like I said, I got 2.1 million, I think it was right there. So, and that was, I haven't even focused on putting in the proper childs. I simply did I just simply did an auto, and this is what it threw in for me. And as you can see, this is not a very good setup at all. So I did, and I was able to get that. So I'll do. This is obviously not a very good setup. It focuses too much on not enough focus on damage, and not enough virtually one person in there for and lead in there for healing. So it's interesting. That's not a bad setup in terms, but the repositioning needs to be adjusted and whatnot. They've got some damage dealers up on the front line. You don't want to put them up there. You want to put your I tend to put my defenders up here. So, and then focus down. They've got 3 defenders: Hera, Mars, and Lita. That's Teomagami. That's her outfit. So that's why the name's changed. But that's actually Dana. So Dana, Mars, and Hera. And then they've got Mott and Syrinx in there, and Lita for healing. So those 3 for healing. And then Bad Boy or Dolph Cursed Dolph and Mactat, those are damage dealers. So they should be down here. And then you got Sioko up there. She's a buffer. Definitely good to buffer. You definitely want to have her in there. So yeah, it's not a bad setup by any means of the chance, but there's definitely some missing in here. I'd probably have definitely missing. You definitely want to put some of the things up in here, and I didn't even set up a drive order, so they were just throwing whatever they wanted to at me, and I still managed to almost get 2. I think it was 2 point. It was 1. I can't remember what it was. I think it was 2 or something very close to it. And that was that. So you should be able to work it out pretty good. So yeah, get in here and complete this, and you get a copy of Kasumi, World Boss Kasumi. I don't think this Kasumi is going to meld with the Kasumi that we got, although they do look similar. So we'll have to see exactly what that is. But if it is, I have a chance to get my Kasumi up. But this is because Kasumi's water. This is another water, but Kasumi ? Is interesting. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on. They might be getting ready to throw something out here, as you can see. With the theme of, is this actually Kasumi? Boss info. she truly Kasumi, or is she something else? But so the Kasumi that we have originally is a water, and she's water. Normally, when they come out with the new child, it's a different element. Like Dana was a light element defender. With the new Dana is a fire healer. Okay, Prophet Dana. Okay, so when they come out with the new child, they usually change its element and make it into a different, different type of character. Change it from an attacker to a defender, or to a healer, or from a defender to an attacker, or from a, they do. That's what we've seen throughout time. But Kasumi is right now a water attacker. So this should be a fairly decent chance for everyone to actually. This would be enough for me to actually finish up Kasumi, because yes, Kasumi's a water attacker. Okay, so the boss is the same as the child. So this getting the dupes would actually be a chance to get some more dupes. I might be able to almost fully break Kasumi. So I'll do that. I do like the fact she does do quite a bit of good. She does do pretty good damage, and she is a water. So unfortunately, there's just a lot of other water attackers that do a good hunk of damage. Namely being Eve, of course, Barry, of course, and Thanatos is no slacker as well. Olga does an excellent job from that standpoint as well. And then you've got Chang, who's the speeds up your rage skill. So you've got a lot of really good characters. And this is Calypso, even though she's called Alicia Browdy. I have her specialty outfit. So there's a lot of good water attackers out there. So that's why I never really focused much on Kasumi, because I already had Eve at 6, and I've been working on Barry, getting her up to 6, and I already had Olga and Thanatos up to 6, and I got Sonic from that one goal. So I had enough water attackers that I really did need to focus on Kasumi. But I did get her up to 60, and I got a couple dupes on her. So this will be a chance to maybe max her out, which will be good. It would be nice to have her another attacker with that full damage, because she does do pretty good damage. Okay, so all right, so thanks a lot for watching. And this sort of get in there and knock it out. So the Venus Vacation World Boss is up, and a return rerun of the DOA characters. All right, so thanks a lot for watching, channel. Remember to subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll see the bell. Click on the bell, and you'll be notified each time I drop a video. This is Kendrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.